One thing I often notice in technical sales environments is that conversations naturally drift towards the product, towards the machinery, the spec, the output, the capability, the detail. And look, that makes total sense. Technical teams are usually incredibly knowledgeable. They care deeply about what they build, and often they generally do have excellent products. But the issue is not the technical expertise. The challenge is that customers are often thinking about something much broader than the machine itself. They're thinking about things like downtime, labour pressure, production bottlenecks, maybe it's future growth, operational risk, the challenge of implementing, maybe there's internal pressures, just general commercial confidence in the decision they're making. But because technical people naturally feel most comfortable discussing the machinery, conversations drift towards the solutions before the wider problem is properly understood. I'll call this product gravity, like the natural pull back towards the product. And once that happens too early, something important changes in that commercial dynamic. Customers will start comparing on features, specifications, outputs, and ultimately price. Not because price is all they care about, but because the conversation hasn't yet fully explored those wider operational or commercial impacts. One of the biggest shifts we often see in stronger technical sales environments is that people become more deliberate about slowing that conversation down. Now, this isn't withholding their expertise, it's not avoiding the technical discussions. It's just becoming more curious before jumping in solutions. Instead of immediately explaining what the machine does, the conversation becomes, what are you actually trying to achieve? What operational pressures exist currently? What happens if the issue continues? What would a good outcome actually look like? Interestingly, those conversations often create stronger technical positioning, not weaker, because once those wider problems become clear, technical expertise suddenly becomes much more relevant and much more value. The machinery matters, of course it does, but the machinery is rarely the whole conversation. Often, the strongest technical salespeople are not the people who explain the product first, they're the ones who understand the problem first.